Have you ever tried putting on your socks and shoes while standing on one leg? Sounds simple, right? But here's the truth. This everyday task is actually known as the old man test, and it's far more important than you might think. According to recent data, only 14% of people over the age of 40 can perform this movement without losing balance. If you're struggling with it, it's not just about poor coordination, it's a serious warning sign about your muscle strength, stability, and how fast your body may be aging. And here's the scary part. Ignore this today, and 10 years from now, you may find it harder to walk confidently, climb stairs without holding onto something, or even get up from a chair without effort. But there's good news, it's not too late to change that. Right now, you can start reversing these issues with 5 simple yet powerful exercises that most people completely overlook. These aren't flashy moves. They're not complicated. But they are targeted, designed to improve balance, core control, leg strength, and overall movement quality. Whether your goal is to build muscle, move better, or simply feel stronger every day, these exercises are your first step toward a more capable, confident future. In this video, I'm going to walk you through each of them, showing you not only what to do, but why they matter. You'll learn how to perform each move safely, how to scale it to your level, and how to combine them into a routine that could transform how you feel in the next decade. So, if you're over 40, or care about staying strong, mobile, and independent as you age, this isn't something you want to skip. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is right now. Let's dive in. Before we move on, I've got a quick favor to ask. If you find this video helpful so far, don't forget to give it a like, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on simple, powerful tips to stay strong and healthy after 40. Now here's where I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever tried the old man test? Were you surprised by the result? Or maybe you've discovered a simple exercise that made a big difference in your strength, balance, or flexibility. Drop a comment below and share your experience. Your story could be the exact inspiration someone else needs to get started. We're building a community here of men and women over 40 who are taking charge of their health, one step at a time. Let's support each other, learn from one another, and keep moving forward together. So go ahead, join the conversation. And remember, your next decade of health starts with one simple step and one powerful choice to keep showing up. Let's kick things off with one of the most underrated movements you can add to your routine, the single-leg Romanian deadlift, or RDL for short. At first glance, it might look simple: stand on one leg, hinge forward, and extend the other leg behind you. But don't be fooled, this move is a true test of balance, control, and lower body strength. Why does it matter so much, especially after 40? Because as we age, we naturally lose muscle mass and stability, and that puts us at risk of falls, weakness, and slower movement. The single-leg RDL directly fights back against that. This exercise strengthens your hamstrings, glutes, and core, the powerhouse trio that supports nearly every movement in daily life. From walking upstairs to lifting groceries, it's your hip strength and balance that keeps you confident and mobile. Here's how to do it. Start by standing tall with your feet hip-width apart. Shift your weight onto one leg. Slowly hinge at the hips, reaching your arms forward while your free leg extends straight behind you. Keep a slight bend in your standing knee to help maintain balance. Lower your torso until it's nearly parallel to the floor, then return to standing with control. Begin with just your body weight. Your goal is control, not speed. Aim for 5 to 10 reps per leg. Once you've mastered the movement, you can add resistance by holding a pair of dumbbells or even a kettlebell in front of you. The beauty of the single-leg RDL is that it trains your body to move better, not just in the gym, but in real life. And that's the real goal here, building functional strength that makes every step you take more powerful and every decade you live more active. So don't skip it, embrace it. This one small move could make a massive difference in your strength, balance, and the way your body ages in the years ahead. When it comes to building real strength and staying injury-free after 40, mobility isn't just helpful, it's essential. And that's exactly where the squat and reach comes in. This simple movement combines two powerful elements, a deep squat to open up your hips, and an upper body rotation to improve flexibility through your spine, especially the thoracic area, which is often stiff in men over 40 due to years of sitting and limited movement. Why should you care about thoracic rotation? Because poor mobility in your upper back can seriously limit your performance in strength-based exercises like squats, deadlifts, and overhead presses. It can also increase your risk of back injuries. The squat and reach helps restore that range of motion and builds a strong, mobile foundation for heavier lifts. Here's how to do it. Start by standing with your feet shoulder width apart. Lower into a deep squat, bringing your hips as low as possible while keeping your heels on the ground. Place one hand firmly on the floor in front of you for support. With the other hand, reach up toward the ceiling, rotating your upper body and following your hand with your eyes. Keep your core tight, chest open, and spine long. Hold the stretch for 30 to 60 seconds, then switch sides. This movement might feel a bit tight at first, and that's a sign your body needs it. Done consistently, it improves hip flexibility, spinal mobility, and even posture. But there's more. It also acts as a powerful warm-up before heavy training sessions, prepping your body to lift better, move better, and recover faster. For men over 40 looking to build muscle, prevent injuries, and train smarter, the squat and reach is not just a warm-up, it's a must-have in your routine. It's time to stop chasing strength alone and start building a body that moves with power and ease. Start small, stay consistent, and you'll feel the difference with every rep you take. Our next exercise is the sumo stance hold, a foundational and highly effective movement, especially for those over 40 who want to build a strong, flexible, and well-balanced body. At this age, muscle imbalances, particularly around the hips and inner thighs, can reduce training performance and increase the risk of injury or chronic lower back pain. The sumo stance hold directly addresses these concerns. Here's why this exercise matters. By widening your stance and lowering into a sumo-like position, you activate often neglected muscles, the adductors, inner thighs, glutes, and lower back, all essential for overall stability and functional strength. It also enhances hip mobility, which is crucial for performing larger compound movements like deadlifts, squats, and lunges safely and effectively. How to do it? Stand with your feet wider than shoulder width apart, toes slightly turned out about 30 degrees. Lower your hips as if you're sitting into a squat, keeping your back straight, chest open, and core tight. You can rest your hands on your thighs for support or raise your arms in front or overhead for a challenge. Hold the position for 30 to 60 seconds, feeling the stretch in your inner thighs and glutes. Add this move to your warm-up or mid-workout routine to wake up these often overlooked muscle groups. With consistent practice, you'll feel more stable, stronger, and experience less hip stiffness and lower back fatigue, common issues for many people over 40. The sumo stance hold isn't just a static exercise. It's a foundation for building long-term strength and preventing muscular imbalances or future injuries. Let's move on to the fourth exercise, the Superman. This is a full-body movement that strengthens the posterior chain, which, for most people over 40, tends to weaken over time. At this stage in life, a weak back, underactive glutes, and a declining core don't just impact your appearance. They often lead to back pain, poor posture, and reduced mobility. Despite looking simple, the Superman exercise deeply and effectively activates the lower back, glutes, and core, all key to maintaining posture and whole body stability. Key benefits: strengthens the lower back to support your spine and reduce back pain. Activates the glutes, essential for stability, walking ease, and workout performance. Focuses on the posterior core, improving balance and control in everyday movements. How to do it correctly. Lie face down on the floor or mat, arms extended forward, legs straight back. Simultaneously lift your arms, chest, and legs off the ground. Keep your head neutral and gaze down. Hold the position for a few seconds, squeezing your glutes and core. Slowly lower back down and repeat for 10 to 15 reps per set, focusing on slow, controlled movement. Note, The goal isn't to lift as high as possible, but to properly engage the right muscle groups and maintain a solid posture. Just a few sets a week can noticeably improve your posture, body control, and back strength. Don't wait until your back starts complaining to care for it. Add the Superman to your routine today and start building a stronger, more upright, and resilient body year after year. Now to our final movement, the piriformis stretch. Among all stretches, this one is often underestimated, but if you often suffer from lower back pain, tight hips, or discomfort when bending or standing up, this might be exactly what you need. The piriformis is a small but critical muscle deep in the glutes. Don't be fooled by its size. If tight, it can compress the sciatic nerve, leading to pain that radiates from the buttocks down the leg, making every step uncomfortable. Benefits of the piriformis stretch: eases lower back pain and reduces sciatic nerve pressure. Improves hip flexibility for smoother sitting, standing, walking, and training. Enhances posture and relieves tension in the glute region, which silently contributes to back fatigue and long-term discomfort. How to perform it correctly: lie on your back on the floor or mat, knees bent. Cross your right ankle over your left knee, forming a figure 4 shape. Thread your hands through the gap between your legs, grabbing your left thigh and gently pulling it toward your chest. Feel the stretch deep in your right glute. Hold for 30 to 60 seconds, then switch sides. Breathe deeply, stay relaxed, and avoid tensing your shoulders or neck. The key is to feel that deep release in the glutes. Practicing the piriformis stretch regularly will help reduce hip tension and improve your ability to move freely in daily life, whether standing up, bending, or even sleeping more comfortably thanks to reduced tightness. This isn't just a stretch, it's an investment in long-term mobility. When your hips are flexible, everything else becomes easier. Make this stretch a part of your daily routine, and you'll be thankful in 10 years. You've just completed 5 exercises that may seem simple, but they're vital to maintaining strength, flexibility, and slowing down the aging process after 40. These aren't show-off moves. They're about real strength, real control, and real prevention. They help you move with confidence, sit without discomfort, and avoid injuries that could disrupt your everyday life. Let's recap. Exercise 1, single leg Romanian deadlift, builds balance, a clear indicator of aging. Exercise 2, squat and reach, increases thoracic rotation and posture support. Exercise 3, sumo stance hold, strengthens thighs and glutes, key but often overlooked muscles. Exercise 4, Superman, strengthens the back and core to prevent back pain. Exercise 5, piriformis stretch, loosens deep glute muscles, easing sciatica and improving mobility. The message is clear: start today, and your body will thank you a decade from now. You might not notice the difference in a week, but in a few months, the change will be undeniable: easier movement, better balance, less pain, and greater confidence. So don't wait. Start today. If you found this helpful, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next exercises, and share this video with friends and loved ones. Together, we can build a stronger, healthier, more active community after 40.